Tsunami in Japan hits seafood exports in India. Seafood suppliers in Visakhapatnam are facing a major setback as exports are hit due to the massive earthquake and tsunami that has devastated Japan. The exporters have raised concerns as the ships that had started from the region to Japan had been stopped midway due to the growing concern over radiation fallout. Seafood suppliers said that the tsunami in Japan would have a great impact on their business as the exports would come down.
The seafood exporters especially are the ones who will be affected because their shipments are immediate and need to move soon. There have been instances where some containers have been held up in wayports, but since the ports have opened out in Japan, I am sure these pending consignments in various wayports would reach there within maybe a week. But of course, the long-term impact of this would be quite telling, and the amount of imports in the next, let us say, 1 or 2 months is expected to be much less than what we have seen.
Balakrishnan further added the exporters of ferroalloy and aluminium would also be impacted.
Exporters of ferroalloys, aluminum, I have already mentioned seafood, will all be having less orders at least for the next 3 or 4 months.
Head of the Exporters Union, YGK Murthy, said that the demand for seafood would decrease substantially and the fishermen could suffer huge losses in the upcoming months.
With this natural disaster and this development latest in Japan, since the exports are suddenly stopped, the traditional fishermen and the local fishermen will not get the minimum basic price for tuna fish and also for the shrimp, and this will be an effect on the day-to-day livelihood of the fishermen.
Japan was the third most important export destination after the US and accounted for 15.12% of the country's total seafood exports. Purnima with Banjot for ANI.